Hi everybody, it's Tracy with Sovereign Seniors, and it is overdue. We are overdue for a Medicare Minute. So here we are. Today I am going to address the number one question that I receive from strangers, from clients, from potential clients. And the question is about the penalties within the Medicare world. Are you going to get them? And unfortunately, my response when I hear that is, I don't know. Maybe. Let me ask you some questions so that we can figure that out. And that's because in the Medicare world, the penalties, of course, nobody wants them, but there's a lot of rules about whether you get them or not. It's not super simple. They're in here, but chances are you'll read about it in here and then you'll want to call me anyway. So let me tackle these really quick. There are two main penalties. They're called late enrollment penalties. Now, the first one I want to talk about has to do with prescription drug coverage. When you get Part A and or Part B of Medicare, there is a rule, and the rule says once you have that, you need to be able to have, or you need to have, credible prescription drug coverage. Now, you can get that many different ways, but you need to be able to say and prove that it is credible prescription drug coverage based on Medicare's definition of that. If you go at any point when you have A or B, if you go 63 or more continuous days without having credible coverage, then Medicare will assess a penalty to you. And that is how that penalty happens. The second penalty, it is also a late enrollment penalty, and it has to do with when you sign up for Part B. So if you're going to sign up for Part B around your birthday, your 65th birthday, you've got 7 months to do it. You can do it the 3 months before your actual birth month. You can do it the month of your birthday or the 3 months that follow. And that's the 7-month window. Now, the general rule is that if you don't sign up for B during that time period, then down the road when you go to get it, you may be assessed a penalty with Medicare. And the key word there is may, because there's a lot of rules that might let you sign up later without a penalty. But that, again, is all based on your own personal situation, which is, again, why you want to talk to an agent or someone like me. Now, there's two things about these two penalties that I want to clarify as well. One, these penalties start off smaller and do get bigger depending on how long you went without having Part B at the right time or without having your drug coverage when you should have had it. So the longer you go, the higher the penalty. And the other point I want to make about these penalties is that there are formulas and certain metrics used to figure out what your penalty is going to be for a given year. So they're not locked in. As you get older, your penalty will change based on those metrics. But you should know that these penalties are both lifetime. So as long as you have Medicare, you will have these penalties. So we want to get it right the first time. So what does that mean? When you ask this question, when your spouse does, when your neighbor does, when a colleague does, read this book, call me. Let's go through a couple Q&A type things, and I can clarify for you and provide some confidence and comfort that you understand the rules and that you're going to do these things at the right time. Okay, that's it. I hope you're doing great out there, and I will be back with you in a couple weeks with another Medicare Minute. I hope this was helpful. Thanks. Bye.